We flew over 10 hours to Cancún to compare the brand new Riu Ventura against the legendary Riu Palace Las Americas, a hotel that promises a true luxury escape.
And honestly, we were surprised in a way we did not see coming.
Everyone in the hotel was evacuated. Highlights, frustrations, food, beach crowds were breaking it all down.
Our first stop, Riu Ventura, Riu's brand new hotel in Cancun.
The lobby's bright, massive and super clean, very contemporary. We were welcomed with a delicious pineapple mocktail at check-in. We opted for the ocean view double room, which was spotless and modern. The fridge was stocked with sodas, tonics, beers, and all the Riu signature spirits that were hanging right above the minibar. The bathroom was spacious with dual sinks, a rainfall shower, and nicely scented soaps.
And tech-wise, it came with all the modern touches. We could even make requests through the app. But the best part was the view.
We could see the entire resort just soaking it all in from the balcony. It was almost perfect. We stayed at Ventura for 4 nights, so we tried to do as much as possible. You've got the 24-hour sports bar, a large buffet, 5 team restaurants,
and 6 pools, including a swim bar, a kids' activity pool where the kids' club is also located, and an adults-only rooftop pool. It also had a modern gym, a spa, excursion desk, workout area. There's plenty to do.
Now on to the good. The 24-hour sports bar was great for a bite at any time, and it genuinely had great coffee and cocktails. We tried the buffet, the steakhouse, the culinarium, and the Japanese restaurant Kiori, but the standout was absolutely the culinarium. It felt like fine dining mixed with low-light jazzy vibes. We loved it.
Another highlight was the rooftop pool. It was quiet, easy to find sun loungers, and had a bar. Everything we wanted on this holiday.
And the staff, well, they were wonderful. They couldn't always accommodate every request, but they were friendly and even tried to make cocktails that weren't on the menu. And the biggest overall win for the Ventura is the hotel itself. Modern rooms, strong AC, fast Wi-Fi, and basically every facility you'd want. Let's talk about the frustrations, starting with the big one, the beach. During our stay, we basically only saw red flags. After digging into it, it makes sense. Cancun's hotel zone is shaped like a 7. Hotels on the long side tend to get rougher water, and hotels across the top of the 7 usually have calmer conditions. Ventura sits on the rougher side, and the beach was almost a write-off.
Another thing was how busy the hotel is. The Riu Ventura has 705 rooms, so it gets pretty busy. The food was good, but it was very hard to find a table and seats every day.
And avoiding the buffet wasn't easy either, because the restaurants used 2 systems: first come, first serve, and reservations. The first come restaurants open at 6 p.m, and if you're not lining up early, you may not get in. The steakhouse was the exception because demand was so high it required booking. Thankfully, reception told us right away, and we were able to book.
The food in the steakhouse was good, but not great. We were excited because it was such a popular restaurant. The staff is definitely the highlight. Shout out to our very attentive waiter, Alexander. The Japanese restaurant was also okay, but we were expecting more. It's a buffet, which is a little bit more casual, but you need to make sure you grab the food you want or it will be gone.
Another big letdown, the noise in the rooms. You could hear the rooms around you, footsteps, doors, other noises. It felt strange that the brand new hotel wouldn't have better soundproofing. By the end of our stay, we were happy to move on. But the Ventura had one last surprise. We got woken up around midnight by an alarm telling all residents to evacuate. The hallway filled up and the entire hotel poured outside. On the way out, we heard a few people saying it already happened earlier this week. This was the first time we experienced it. Everyone in the hotel was evacuated.
Yeah.
We don't know why. But we were just
Fire alarm.
Fire alarm went off, so all the elevators are down. I'm not exactly sure what was going on. It seemed like some sort of system malfunction, but either way, it wasn't exactly relaxing. We got what sleep we could and onto the Riu Palace Las Americas.
And wow, we could not believe our eyes. This hotel was breathtaking. It truly feels like a palace. At check-in, we were greeted with lovely mimosas.
It's definitely not chasing the brand new modern vibe like Ventura. Instead, it leads into what matters most in Cancun: location and beach. Las Americas is adult only. It has 3 main pools. And there's a grill right beside the loungers, so you can grab food without leaving the pool area.
You have 5 theme restaurants, a huge buffet, a 24-hour lounge with food and drinks, a cafe that also has desserts,
a spa, outdoor massage area, a gym, and even an indoor jacuzzi. Our room was large and classic in style. Definitely less modern in tech, but it came with upgrades like top shelf alcohol and better minibar beverages. And the view? Absolutely spectacular. After a few nights, how did it compare?
Honestly, we loved both hotels, but really enjoyed the extra touches from the Riu Palace. To make it fair, we tried the same restaurants and the buffet. The menus were similar, but with upgrades like lobster. The desserts also tasted fresher. Overall, it felt like the quality of the ingredients was better at the Palace.
On the buffet, at the Ventura you see roast pork and roast beef. Here we had the same things, but extras like beef Wellington, fresh crepes, better sushi, and even caviar. Ventura felt like good food in high quantity. Las America felt like luxury at your fingertips.
The Japanese restaurant was also different. Not a buffet, but a la carte. It was quite busy, but the food was really good, and the biggest benefit, no queues. We could show up at 7 or 8 p.m. and get a table somewhere. The resort was at full capacity, but it never felt chaotic. Location matters too. Not only is the beach amazing for swimming and relaxing, but there's also a lot of shops across the street and even multiple spas.
Service-wise, Ventura was great, but Las Americas was a step above. Drinks and entertainment were similar, but we had a great time in the activities pool bar. Las Americas felt calmer even when full. And the biggest win is the beach. This is positioned at the top of the 7, where the water's calmer. Even though we had choppy weather, we finally had beach time without constant red flags. We loved it, but it wasn't perfect. The rooms were dated tech-wise, and 2 things could have been better. First, the key cards kept demagnetizing. It can happen with phones, sure, but this was constant, even when we kept the cards separate. Other guests were asking us if we had the same issue, so clearly it wasn't just us. Second, the air conditioning was cold, and we couldn't turn it off. Coming from Ireland, we're used to cold, but this was next level. We had maintenance come up twice, and we still weren't sure if it was just our room or the system. But if you're visiting in a cooler season, keep that in mind. One more thing. Sun loungers are a prized commodity. And even if you come down after 10 a.m, it could be tough to find any. Weirdly, this was more of an issue here than in Ventura. So the big question is, would we upgrade again? At the time we booked, the upgrade was about $120 per night. And for us, yes, we would absolutely do it again. We like a tranquil holiday. We want to be lazy in the best way. Grab a drink, not worry about dinner times, avoid queues, and get the best possible beach and pool experience. Ventura is impressive. Modern hotel with loads of activities and all the new touches. If you're bringing a big group, traveling with family, or you want to save money, Ventura is a strong choice. But if you want the best location, cleaner beach access, better food, adults-only vibe, and an overall smoother experience, and you don't mind spending the extra money, it is hard not to recommend Riu Palace Las Americas.